Welcome to Live at Lady Lexi, guys. Today is Thursday. Yes, Thursday, August 27th, 2026. The time is now 6:42 p.m. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my VIPs that are here at the moment. Amy, Delilah, Rachel, Bree, Kristen, Celtic Mary, Lydia, Sophia Spires, Gracie Girl, and Jen. Thank you, Lucy and Bougie, for covering intro. But not only that, thank you very much, Tanner, for coming in with a 45 stream streak just a few minutes ago. Lucy on a 10 stream streak. Not sure how many times you started that one over, girly. It's been a few, but thank you. And Sophia Spires gifting one out to C Dizzle. And then, of course, Mikey Spoons resubscribing at a tier 1 in your 27th month. Thank you very much. 27. Love it. Very cool. Tiffany, welcome in. Jackie, good to see you. Snuggles, how's day? How's Krista doing? I'll get to that in just a minute. Holding up. How's Krista doing? Well, I mean, I'm holding up. I mean, I'm here, right? I'm here to give you guys about an hour update or so. I'm going to get off by 8 o'clock, and that's it for the night, okay? So just so everybody knows. C Dizzle, somebody gave me that. Thank you so much. Been here. Never been over here. Been so confused. That's okay. You'll get used to it, C Dizzle, as you go. It does get easier and easier as you learn the channel. And you learn what to do and what everybody else does and whatnot. You'll figure it out. Don't even sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Jen Moisier, welcome in. Good to see you too. Well, I mean, so here's the thing. So Crystal had a biopsy on Wednesday, as I said. I apologize for not being here on Wednesday, guys. I'm going to be honest with all of you. I wasn't in the fucking mood. Plain and simple. I just wasn't in the fucking mood. So I just didn't fucking stream. Crystal had a procedure in the afternoon. By the time we got there, Wednesday afternoon, it was so bad for Crystal. She was in such bad shape. She couldn't speak. She couldn't open either hand, let alone one hand. She lost mobility in both sides of her body, not just one. And of course she couldn't speak, Wednesday morning came and it was really fucking bad. And, she talked a lot during the day, but none of it really made sense. So in the middle of the day, unfortunately, she sat up, and it's kind of interesting because she really didn't have a whole lot of motor function up until that point, other than kind of moving around in bed and trying to sleep and whatnot. And she sat up like a fucking zombie. She just sat straight up and fucking started vomiting all over the bed. And I understand why. It's because her fucking brain was swelled and she felt like shit, But she ended up vomiting straight up. So after that, they pretty much rushed her out of the room. Once they cleaned her up and got her squared away, they rushed her out. They brought her to CT scan to make sure that nothing in her head got worse, and that she didn't have a brain bleed or anything. And then they brought her to pre-op, and then they brought her to the actual surgery. And so when they took her for the CAT scan, I left the hospital. Okay, I had to leave. Jay Freeze, welcome in. It's good to have you. Don't forget to re-up your sub, my friend. I'd appreciate that very much, especially this month and the beginning of next. So, she vomited and they took her to CAT scan, and I came home and I kind of just stared at the wall. I just stared at the wall. I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't watch anything. I wasn't staring there. I just kind of sat here and I just stared at the wall. I don't know what I sat here and thought about. I can't remember. I just know that I was pretty well numb at that point. I don't really know what happened. I just kind of lost it for a few hours. And so they had called me to let me know, the procedure was done, blah, blah, blah. She was going to, ICU, yada, yada, yada. And I still sat here for like 30 minutes after that and did absolutely nothing. I just stared at the fucking wall. I was going to stream. I was going to stream yesterday to try to distract myself, but I didn't want to talk. I just didn't want to talk yesterday. I talked to a few people online in between, but or on my phone rather, texting, but I just didn't want to talk yesterday. I just wanted to just do nothing. you know? So it was what it was. I'm pretty numb right now. Is there anybody there when she got up? She was not, but she was sleeping, so it didn't matter, Lucy. Ms. April, thank you very much for resubscribing to Tier 1. You're 25 months, sweetheart. I'm greatly appreciative to you and obviously everything you did, a few days ago as well. So thank you very, very much, sweetie. I appreciate it and welcome in. I need silence instead of streaming. Well, I know, but I wanted to give everybody an update, but I couldn't. So anyway, so she she ended up in the ICU nonetheless. And, hang on a second. Let me read a few of these comments. Anxiety girl, you're going to have to go watch the few videos I have up from last week. You're going to have to go watch those, sweetie, or from earlier this week. I just don't want to get into it all again. It's so much. I'm going to keep it really simple, and Crystal has a tumor in her head, and I'm going to keep it at that. And you can go watch all the videos. It'll update everything, girly. All right. You'll have to subscribe to watch the videos, but you can go back and watch the videos. They're not very long. So, Allie versus Evil Dead. Thank you for subscribing to Tier 1, your second month. I do appreciate that as well. Welcome in. Wannabe says, me no disrespect anyway, but I can see the toll it's taking on you. So just remember, take care of Crystal first, then by yourself. We'll wait if that means we're in a good frame of mind to stream. No, I get it. I totally get it, Wannabe, and I do appreciate that. And obviously, it is taking a toll on me. I have bags under my eyes, which I don't normally have, because I usually get enough fucking sleep. I'm numb. I don't feel much right now. I don't really know what to feel right now, if that makes sense to anybody. We have to wait 7 to 10 days for the biopsy. And of course, Crystal, when she got out of her procedure, they had given her, 4 milligrams of steroids. An hour later, they gave it to her again. And then every 6 hours since then, she had at midnight, 6 a.m., midnight. She probably just had them again at 6 p.m., and she'll get them again at midnight. So I was reading, and I've been doing a lot of reading about, brain tumors and swelling edemas and things like that. And it can take anywhere from 3 to 4 days for the swelling to go down for her to even be able to be herself again, or at least even close to somewhat of herself. So, right now, everything is just, she still can't articulate what she wants to say, even though she understands. She's actually rather difficult to work with. But I understand her, so I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. She doesn't have to talk to me for me to know what she wants, Tracy, thanks for subscribing 3 months to Tier 1, your 50th month. I appreciate that, and welcome in. What else we got here? I cannot blame you at all, Alexia. It's a lot. It's a lot. Hey, Kylie, welcome in. That's horrible and sad. Tell me about it. No worries, understand. Send the love. I appreciate it, Anxiety Girl. Well, that's true, Lucy. They do a lot to the brain and body. And that makes sense to me because, Crystal went in Friday morning not doing so well, and then Sunday afternoon and Monday, we had great conversations. That was 3 days later, and they were giving her half the fucking hormones. So, they were giving her 4 milligrams every 12 hours. Now they're giving her 4 milligrams every 6. So there's a huge difference. She's getting double the dose of what she was getting. And so that's good, it's a lot, So she has been finally taken out of ICU. However, yesterday, when she got out of her procedure, after I arrived, about an hour later or so after she'd been sleeping, welcome in, Stephanie, welcome you too, Caroline, Sophia, when is Crystal going home? I'll get to that. So after she had woken up and gotten a little bit of rest, after about an hour or so, I introduced myself to the nurse. The nurse called me, and I was talking to her on the phone, and I said, look, I'm right here. I will be right here. It's not a glio IV nurse. It's just a lymphoma. That's it. They don't think it's a gastoglioma or whatever. It's nothing but a lymphoma. She really does, Emily. She really does. No, wait. What did I miss? Well, Jen, fortunately around here, if you miss something, So, yeah. So, anyway, so we basically, she's in her room today. But yesterday, she decided she wanted to get up all on her own after having brain surgery. Well, brain biopsy. It's still a brain surgery, no matter how you look at it. I get it, IB. I just double check, but there's no need to put the caps on here, baby. I promise I read all comments. Um, and so it's kind of weird because like she wanted to get up and she made herself up. Now I had pulled the chair up to her, to sit down and talk to her, and she decided she wanted to get up, and she wasn't going to let anybody fucking tell her no. You know, she wasn't going to let anybody fucking tell her no, and so she got up and she sat in the fucking chair, and oh, okay, I mean, that's fine. Then if it's on your end for a reason, no worries, girlfriend. Just don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with a ton of commercials. But if there's a reason for it, then don't worry about it. We have one other that does that too because she can't see very well. So by all means, do what you need to. And so welcome in, Christine. Good to see you too. So anyway, so she was arguing with the nurses last night, and needless to say, she didn't win the argument because I was behind her, and there was four of us in front of her. And so we pretty much picked her up and put her back on the bed, and then we strapped her to the bed so she couldn't get back up again. And then we sedated her. We had to fucking throw some Haldol at her, unfortunately. She just didn't want to listen. And it's for her own safety, and I'm there to advocate for her safety, for her protection. That's what I'm there for. And so in this particular case, I just kind of looked at the nurse and said, you need to sedate her. You need to tie her and sedate her, period. End of discussion. And they did so right away. So they were going to use wrist restraints, and I said, no, I don't think that's necessary. I think we just need to strap her to the bed. Cheryl Hamby, thank you for resubscribing 6 months to tier 1 in your 30th month, sweetheart. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. So, I mean, it sucks. The whole thing sucks, She got discharged from the ICU a little while ago. I got her settled into her new room. And then I'm like, okay, baby, I got to go for a while. I'll be back in a little bit, and I'll see you when I get here. And I'm going to return about 9 o'clock tonight. So once I'm there, I will be there for the night like I always am. And that'll be that. Now, somebody asked me earlier if I've eaten. So I went to Subway last night, and I bought a sandwich, but I had 2 bites, and I threw it away because I just couldn't stomach it. So I did try and eat last night. I did. But I was not successful. Unfortunately, I've lost 14 pounds since last Friday. So not super proud of that 14 pounds because of how it's gone, but that's kind of where I'm at with it, And she really is, Christine. She really is a feisty fucking redhead, man. Let me tell you. She hasn't complained of one iota of the scar on her fucking head. Not one fucking iota about that. She's pissed because she can't get out of fucking bed. So they brought a camera in to watch her, and it basically, when we went back to the other room, they wanted to bring that camera with them, and I told them not a fucking chance. I said, I understand why you did it in the ICU. You can 86 that fucking thing. Get it the fuck out of this room because I don't want it. And neither does she. And so I made him take it away. I understood why she had it in the ICU. Makes perfect sense to me. Somebody watch her in the ICU 24/7. Makes total fucking sense to me. If the people on the fucking job are on the job, are doing their fucking job, then they don't need the camera. If they do their fucking job, make their fucking rounds, and do what they're supposed to, then she doesn't need a camera to watch her 24/7 to make sure she doesn't get out of fucking bed. Do your fucking job and make sure that she's watched. Period. I let them know that I was leaving the floor. I'll be back at 9 o'clock, and that's it. Put a camera in, and I'm gonna unplug it and fucking kick it out because I don't want it. I don't need somebody watching me while I fucking sleep either. It's just weird. It's creepy, and it bugs me. So you know what? One night was enough. And yeah, it's a lot, Sophia. She's fucking stubborn. And I didn't really want to do it. I didn't want to do it last night, but she wouldn't listen. She wasn't having it. I didn't want to sedate her. That's the last thing I ever wanted to do was have my wife sedated. But she just wouldn't listen. She wouldn't get back into bed. She was yelling at the nurses. She was telling them no at the top of her lungs. Leave me alone. I want to sit up. Absolutely fucking not. I read that it's normal. I talked to the doctor about it this morning. It's perfectly normal for her to react that way after a brain surgery. So it's fine. It's fine. But she's good now. She's cooperative and we don't have to worry about it. She's comfortable. Leave her be. Just leave her be. However, she did go in with a yoga skirt, and her yoga skirt is nowhere to be found. And I'm a little pissed about that. I'm going to bring another one with me tonight, but I'm a little pissed that hers is nowhere to be found. It's not in my bags. It's not in the luggage. It's not in the little plastic white bag. It wasn't on her bed. So I made the nurse call and find out where the fuck is her fucking yoga skirt, because that's what she'd rather fucking wear. And I'm okay with that. It's crazy. Glad you're doing well. Pray speedy recovery and things coming to the end of recovery. I've been thinking about y'all. Well, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. I hope you're well, sweetheart. Probably feels like a loss of control for her. Well, it is a loss of control for her. It is. And she doesn't have any control. She's not making her medical decisions. I am. I will advocate for my wife until I'm blue in the fucking face. I have no problems doing that. And I told the nurse tonight, it's like, look, I'm not a hard ass. I'm real easy to get along with. But if my wife's here, I'm here. I don't need a camera to watch us 24/7. I just don't need it. I'm not here to give you a hard time. I'm here to allow you to do your job. But I'm going to advocate for my wife because she's everything I have. She's all I have. That's it. EJ, welcome in. Glad you. Yeah, somebody's going to advocate for her, Jen. And Kylie, you're right. Steroids can mess with your head. You're absolutely right. And her head's fucking swollen. It makes sense. I get it. Once the swelling goes down, she'll be easily a little bit easier to do. I'll tell you, the fact that she is a redhead, it took a little while for that fucking Haldol to really take effect. It took about 30 minutes. I was really fucking shocked. Like, seriously shocked. I figured she'd almost go right out, but not her. Took a while. Can you chat? Well, Corns, you're saying plenty, so just keep chatting. I'm just not reading them out loud because I'm just not. I don't need to. Her expected recovery time, I don't know right now. I don't know. So I wore my own PJs when I was admitted for 3 days. Well, that's just it. And she wants to wear hers too, and I don't fucking blame her. She could use a good meal. Nah, she can't eat right now. She is on minced food because she's having. Okay, here's the deal with this. So this morning, the fucking speech pathologist fucking comes in, right? Crystal's got dry mouth. She hasn't had anything to fucking drink in hours, The fucking lady looks at her, ask her all kinds of questions, whatever, naturally. And it's kind of weird because, like, she asked her all these questions and goes, okay, well, let's see if you can do solid food, right? So she had like a sip of water like 5 minutes prior to that to make sure she could do that, chew on some ice and blah, 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 right? Which, by the way, chewing on ice is bad for your teeth, just for the fucking record, just so y'all know. Anyway, that being said, they give her a fucking cracker that's dry as fuck. And she goes to fucking swallow it, and she can't because it's dry as fuck. I couldn't have swallowed that cracker. My mouth was so dry at the time, too. I hadn't really done anything and gotten anything to drink myself. I couldn't have fucking swallowed that fucking whole cracker. No way. I'd had leftover residue on my tongue, too. So I kind of feel like it's not fair that they're making her eat minced fucking nasty pureed food. But I'll get it changed later. One thing at a time. One fucking thing at a time. I'd rather just feed her mashed potatoes and soup at that rate, not minced food. When you get time, you put a few things in your wish list, like a few yogurt cigarettes. When I have a few minutes, Emily, I'll throw a few up there. I just put them on mine to make life simple for everybody. Lexi, I see my OB doc today because I've been having problems. She's worried, so she scheduled me to have an ultrasound in 4 weeks, check everything. Uterus cancer runs in my family. Well, I hope that everything goes well for you, Jed. I really do. Lemon glycerin swabs. What about them? Yes, I don't know why people just chew and gnaw on hot ice. It's actually really bad for your teeth. You shouldn't do it. You really should not chew on ice. It's bad for your teeth. So, do they feel? Well, that's just it, Kylie. I'm doing what they feel is safe for her right now. I mean, my wife knows how to fucking eat, for Christ's sakes, I know that her motor skills are a little fucked, but her language is getting clearer and clearer. She's not really slurring her words. She just can't find her words. So there's not a slur there. She knows what she's saying, but she's not articulating it. It's not coming out of her mouth the way she wants it to, because she'll start to say something. She goes, no, that's not right. Or, no, just never mind, or whatever. And she'll start saying something. And so, like, I get it, but I mean, I couldn't have chewed on a fucking dry cracker if I fucking tried. You ever tried to eat a saltine on a dry mouth? Good luck. Good luck. It's like taking a spoonful of fucking cinnamon, You just can't do it. So, Anyway, lemongrass and swabs lubricate the mouth, and some people like the taste. I'll look into that. So anyway, so she's in another room now. She's finally back on the neurological wing, which is where she needed to be. Um, I'll be able to take her on and off the wing later. I'm going to give her a bath when I go back tonight. She wants one and needs one. So I'm going to give her a bath tonight when I see her, and see what goes on from there. So I mean, that's kind of where we're at. We got to wait for the results of the biopsy, but they are pretty confident it's a lymphoma, which honestly, as much as I hate to say it, that is best case scenario, because worst case scenario is something I don't even want to think about or talk about at the moment. So we're hoping that it's a fucking lymphoma, and that's going to be that. It's just the way to go, or an Italian ice. That'd be tasty. I don't think she likes Italian ice. I'll have to ask her. My Grammy used to eat ice all the time. Doc said ate ice, something was low in her system. Well, it's not about eating ice. That's it's about your system. I mean, you're just getting water that way. It's about like it's bad for your teeth because you're biting onto something that's frozen. That's really really hard, and sometimes you can't really bite into a lot of ice cubes. I know they're ice chips. I get that, but you really shouldn't chew ice. It's really not good for you. I mean, it's not good for your teeth. I mean, it's fine. It's water. It's just not good to chew on. How long for the biopsy? 7 to 10 days. That's what I was told. 7 to 10 days. Could be sooner. I keep checking her MyChart test results for other things. Her white blood count was 11.4. It's down to 11.2 and dropping. Her glucose is a little high, and I'm not entirely sure why, because it's normally okay. So that's not good. Her glucose is like 140, 160, and I don't know why it's so fucking high. I don't understand. If you crave ice, it could be a sign your body needs iron. Well, she wasn't craving it. They just fed it to her, Is there not a scenario where it's just benign? Yeah, there's a scenario. We're not going to think about it. It's definitely not benign. It's causing problems. Something's going on. You can't remove it. So, it's not removable. Looking back on that night, she got bad on the lie. It was really evident something was going on. Well, I agree with you on that, Christine. But she came out and, we thought she was having a reaction to the medicine. Who the fuck have ever known it? It happens. White blood count, glucose would be high, blood sugar, and I figure because she's got an infection in her brain right now, Kylie, that naturally would have the high white blood count. Like that kind of. I mean, it's not like overly high. It's little high, just past where it really should be. But it's still high enough that I'm concerned about it. But it has dropped a couple of points, which is really good. So I didn't know this. I didn't know the steroids could do that. So I wonder if they're going to do something to counter that. Is there something they can do, Kylie, to counter that? Your steroids also affect that and make them higher. Okay, I didn't know that either. So I'm glad you told me that, because I was really concerned about that. I've been watching her test and kind of figure out, like, okay, she has an infection. I understand the white blood count thing, but the steroids with the, okay, so what can they do to counter that? Yeah, exactly. I felt bad when she lied. I did too, but I also told her, Christine, that night that if she didn't want to come out, she didn't have to. There's a lot of times when Crystal isn't feeling good, like if her back hurts or whatnot, I look at her and go, look, if you don't want to come out tonight, you don't have to. Just let me know. Send me a text or go on the stream and drop me a text or something. She's never forced to come out here. If she wants to, that's great. But if not, she doesn't have to. But she chose to come out. She wanted to come out tonight, but here's the thing. She's still in the hospital. Praying so hard that night was the first night I met her. Prayers every day. Well, I appreciate that, Jen. She'll be good. Don't worry. She'll be okay. No, it's fine. Glucose they can correct with insulin temporarily. That's true. That's what I'm saying. Is there something they can counter that with? So yeah, obviously, insulin. That makes sense. Long-term steroid use can lead to type 2 insulin if it gets high enough. Well, she's going to be on long-term steroids, so at least long enough for us to treat this until we figure out the fuck it is. And that's just it, Christine. She's so fucking determined, that woman. Yeah, I wish that most of you knew her like I do. We have a connection like no other. And she's so fucking determined. I can't even begin to tell you. I mean, even when she was getting out of the bed into the bed to transfer, she was determined to get on the left side, not the fucking right, because she's having right side weakness. So it really kind of made sense to me why she wanted to get off on the right, on the left side rather, not the right side. But they wanted to get off on the right side. It's like, fuck you, get out of my way. I'm going to get up off the fucking left. Okay, I'm coming over to help you, baby. That's all. I'm not going to argue with her. I'm going to give her what she wants. Why argue? It was simple. Just let her get off on the fucking left side. What's the big fucking deal, To answer your question, Sophia, I don't know. I don't know. Could be tomorrow. Could be Monday. Could be Tuesday, Wednesday. Could be Sunday, Monday. I mean, I really don't know, to be completely honest with you. I wish I did. I don't have an answer. But what I will tell you is if she lives there, I live there. That's it. Her bed is where my bed is, and vice versa. So be it. I don't need to sleep under my roof. I just need to be with her. I did sleep in a pretty comfortable recliner last night, though. Not going to lie, it was pretty comfy. And yeah, she's a fighter. Give me a second. Hang on. That was gross. You ever just cough up fucking phlegm? That was gross. Sorry, don't want to give you a fucking picture, but ugh. My husband and I the same. Can't explain it. He's my guy. That's just it. I mean, it's just a connection that Crystal and I have that I can't explain to anybody. Unless you've got it and you've seen it and you see how we interact with each other at home, you'll never understand. Agent Skylorn says, terrible news. Hope for the best. I'm just here to in support. I appreciate that. I do. Bree says, get done at urgent care. That was brutal. I'm glad you're all done at urgent care, girl. You're feeling a little better, I hope. Can somebody update me other than Alexia how Chris is doing? I just came in now. Sorry, guys. She's doing okay. She's talking. She's moving on her own, but she needs time. Every day is a little better. Last night was rough. Today was better. Tonight was a little better. Tomorrow will be better. Just give it time. It takes time. And Sophia, I hope they send her home too. Quick. I'm with you on this one. Someone from the stream, if they want to step up and tell themselves that's fine, but someone from the stream was nice enough to help me and purchase me a wheelchair for Crystal, which I have right here. It's all assembled and ready to go. So we have a wheelchair for Crystal in her favorite color, royal blue. Works out perfectly. So that was really nice of that person. Thank you again. I'm grateful. Thank you. Ashley, welcome in. Snuggle said her determination, stubbornness, and great attitude would be her saving grace. I don't doubt that. Snuggles, I don't fucking doubt that because no matter what, she keeps saying, I'm going to be okay. No matter what, I'm going to be okay, she keeps saying. And I keep looking at her and go, yep, you are. You're absolutely right. When she is back to normal or somewhat normal, I will get her permission to play some of the videos. And they're hard to watch, especially for me. So I am documenting everything just to have it so that I can show her later. So yeah, it's hard. Bree says, I'm glad you're on. I'm glad you're on too, girlfriend. I'm glad you're here too. I'm happy they're letting you stay because usually hours end at 8, so happy you get to be there. Well, yeah, okay, so you're right. Usually they end at 8 or 9, but I'm the spouse, and I'm the only one that can advocate for her and make her medical decisions. So good luck getting me out. You know what I mean? Good luck. I get an ear infection. She'll be good now. I got some antibiotics. Good. I don't have to tell you, you're a nurse. It's going to take you about 24 hours for the pain to go away. I don't have to tell you that, right? So, yeah, some good news, Pam. She's doing better. You and Crystal are kindred souls. Yeah, I like to say, like, I don't know if I do the whole soul thing, but, like, I get what you're saying, Christine. But for me, Crystal and I, like, if she hurts, I hurt. You know what I mean? So if she's damaged, I'm damaged. If she's emotionally fucking messed up, I'm feeling emotionally messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't explain it, but I still got chest pain from fucking hell, but I think it's just due to anxiety, you know. But Crystal hurts, so I hurt. It's okay. My hip is fucking on fire. I feel like I'm taking like I feel like I have like a kitchen knife and somebody's just like digging it in. God, does it fucking hurts. Holy shit. Popping Motrin and Tylenol like it's fucking Pez dispenser right now. Crystal reading this, miss you. I don't think Crystal's here right now. She is not, so no, she ain't reading it, but I appreciate that, Telane's. So sweet, care of that person. It really was. Yeah, it really was. Rochelle, welcome in. What can I do to help? Do you have a need list? I'm gonna give her lots of love. I don't have a need list at the moment. But what I will do is go onto my wish list and add some things that I know that I do need. And that's the best I can say. All right. Just had a CT done on my legs. Don't know the results just yet. Came from the heart doctor. I've got to have a heart cath done. My heart cath. Find out what's going on to happen next. That sucks. I hope you feel better soon, Ruth. I know you got a lot going on, so I'm sure that's just another thing you just don't fucking need. You know? Brendan Neo says, why is she at the hospital? Because she has a tumor. Can we do a train for you and Crystal? That is completely up to you guys. I would really appreciate it, Christine, because honestly, guys, showing your support to this channel is the only way that I'm able to still be here. And, you know, make some money when I'm not here as much as, you know, I know that I love giving you time and stuff for your money. Right now, I just need the support. If you're okay and willing, that's all I can tell you guys. You know, I can give you till 8 o'clock tonight and that's it. So, I'm happy to give you updates when I can. There'll be another update tomorrow, I'm sure. But Wednesday was a tough day for me. I just couldn't do it. So, on a brighter note, something make you laugh. I had one call last night. 4:30, woman with a shoe on her tit or on too tight. Don't worry, they were canceled. She found a bigger shoe. Dead serious. Can't make this shit up. Yeah, girl, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'd like to laugh. I'm just too fucking numb right now. You know? Anything else you guys need? There's lots of things I need right now. So, you know, I got to buy a new twin mattress to put in here so that Crystal can lay down when I'm working and things like that. So I need lots of help. So, Christine Chi-Town, thank you for the 500 biddies. I appreciate that very, very much. Christine says, come on, people, let's do a train. Landon says, a shoe on your tit seems like a medical emergency. Yeah, no, it was on too tight. I just read it wrong because my brain is fucked up. You know, I'm allowed to be fucked up too, you know.
Kendra 83.
It's funny too because like I think to myself, oh, you know what? We can't do a fucking train. Son of a bitch. Because we had one. Hold that thought for a second, guys. We had one that started earlier. Hang on, where'd it go? Yeah, it started 31 minutes ago. You got to wait 29 minutes. But Kendra, thank you for the 100 bits as well. And thank you, Christine Chi-Town. If you guys can wait 29 minutes, we'll try again. Of course, if Twitch wants to throw one out there, this would be a great time for one of their magical fucking pop-up trains. But, of course, I can't do it. Go figure. I'm at the gate meal night shirts. I have it every Thursday. Fantastic. Oh, look at that. Look at that shit. A treasure train coming on in. Well, thank you very much, Jen, for the 100 biddies. Twitch came to my rescue. Go Twitch. All I had to do was say, mystery train. All right, guys, level 1, 30%, 4 minutes, 42 seconds ago. I've got to start up the music. I redid my computer here real quick. Sorry, let me... You were saying, Lucy? What the fuck? Like, what? Snuggles with 300, Amy with 100, taking us to 50%, level 1. Thank you very much, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Dakota also coming in with 100. Let's do... I don't even know. Whoa. Kylie, thank you. Thank you very much, Kylie, coming in with 10,000 biddies. Holy shit, girlfriend. Thank you very, very much. Truly, thank you. Ubot coming in, resubscribed for 6 months to the tier 1 in their 7th month and taking us right off to level 5 with Kylie and her 10,000 biddies. Dakota with another 100 to 3% at 433. Thank you very, very much, Kylie. I greatly appreciate it. Lola Bunny coming in with 100 as well. I'm getting the lights. Guys, flash warning and sensitive flashing lights. Flip your phone over. Crystal, if you are here, flip your phone over.
right, Roxy Underworld 100, Celtic Mary with 400, taking out level 5 to 16% at 410. Thank you again, Celtic Mary, Roxy Low Bunny Lestat with 100, Dakota, Ubach, and thank you again, Kylie, very, very much, sweetheart. Christine Chi-Town coming in with another 500 at 27% at 357 level 5. Thank you, Christine. I'm using Crystal's playlist, by the way. Dakota coming in with another 100 at 29% at 341. Mogran resubscribing to Tier 3 on her 32nd month. Thank you very much, Mogran. That is worth 6 Tier 1 subs, by the way, to 74% at 332. Thank you, Mogran. Mogran with another 100 to 76% at 316, level 5. Thank you, Mogran. It ain't done yet.
Dakota James 2.
That's okay, Miss April.
2-3-1
No worries, baby.
100.
You threw down pretty hard last week as well. Thank you very, very much. Truly, I didn't thank you enough that day because I was just in a mood, and I'm really sorry. Thank you. Dakota coming in with another 100 biddies to 78% at 248, level 5. Thank you again, Dakota.
Margaret 66 cheer.
Pamela Ruth coming in with 100. Rachel with 2 Tier 1 subs at 98% at 238, level 5. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Pam.
1, 2, 3, 1 cheer. X100.
Pam with another 100, taking us off to level 6. Christine Chi-Town with 2,000 biddies as we cross to level 6. Sophia Spires with 3 Tier 1 subs. That's the 4th she's thrown today. Kylie with 10 Tier 1 subs as well. Thank you very much, Christine Chi-Town, Pam, Sophia Spires, Kylie, and Rochelle with 5 Tier 1 subs. Off to level 7 to 36% at 4:45 to go. Thank you guys very, very, very much. Amy with another 100 at 37% at 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Kristen, with 5 Tier 1 subs to 422 at 62%. Thank you, Kristen, Amy, Rochelle, Kylie, Sophia Spires, and Christine Chi-Town. Rachel, that's 374 you've thrown. Thank you. Sophia, that's 116. Thank you. Kylie, that is 82. Thank you. And Rochelle, that is 2,981 Tier 1 subs. Thank you very much. Putting you in that number 2 spot. Thank you very, very much. Tracy throwing down 5 Tier 1 subs. Christine Chi-Town with 5 Tier 1 subs, taking us off to level 8. Thank you very much, Christine and Tracy. Kristen, that is 2,550 Tier 1 subs you've thrown. Thank you very, very much. Tracy, 457. Christine Chi-Town, 115. And Just Bougie with 100, taking our level 8 to 10% at 427. Thank you again, Christine, Kristen, Tracy, Bougie, and Amy. Jen Mosier with another 111% at 420, level 8. Thank you, Jen Mosier and Bougie. Rachel coming in with a 155 stream streak. Thank you very much, Rachel. Jen Moisia with 100 to 11% at 353, level 8. Thank you, Jen Moisia. 11%, guys. Dakota with another 100 at 13% at 339, level 8. Thank you, Dakota. Just for the record, it is a treasure train. So 35% off 5 or more Tier 1 subs, just so you guys know. Who is this? I like this. $6 a.m. is the name of this. I like it. Crystal's got that musical ADHD thing going, you know? Thank you again, Kylie, truly. Thank you. Alrighty, guys. Level 8, 2 minutes, 38 seconds, 13%. Last call coming up in 30 seconds. Rachel coming in with 100 biddies to 13% at 218, level 8. Thank you very much, Rachel. Christine Chi-Town coming in with another 500 bits to 17% at 1 minute 50 seconds, level 8. The last call. Thank you, Christine. Dakota with another 100, leaving us at 18% at 140, level 8. Thank you, Dakota. Wonder what the next cool song is. All right. Imagine Dragon, it's time. I hope I've heard this one. All right, guys, less than a minute to go. 10,500 bits to finish this level up. Or 21 tier 1 subs. Dakota with 119% at 51 seconds, level 8. Thank you again, Dakota. Nicole coming in with 1,000 biddies to 27% at 35 seconds, level 8. Thank you very much, Nicole. You know this song? I don't think I've ever heard this one. I like it though, but I like Imagination Dragon, or Imagine Dragon rather. But I've only heard it like a couple of songs from them, you know? I like it. That's okay, Nicole. Welcome in.
X100.
It's a good song. Kind of reminds me of me. I'm never changing who I am.
Hammerline 58 cheer. X100.
Alrighty, guys. That was an amazing train. Thank you, everybody. Coming in level 8, 27%, 37 tier 1 subs, 17,300 bits. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Dakota James 231231 cheer. X100.
I get it, Kylie. I'm reading the lyrics right now. It's really good.
Christina Calderon cheer. X500. Dakota James 231231 cheer. X100.
You know, it's a great ringtone, no doubt.
Dakota James 231231 cheer. X100.
Good choice, Kylie. I like it.
Band 02 cheer. X1000.
Not a couple of good songs I like tonight. Oh, my new normal is very different. I like it. That was a good one. All right. I got one going out to Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. I get another going out to Dakota. Thank you, Dakota. Quite a few going out, so just bear with us. One to Christine Chi-Town. I got another going out to Tracy. One to Kristen. Jesus Christ, I can't talk tonight. Thank you, Kristen. Beginning to wonder which one's fucked up in the head, me or Crystal. Rochelle, thank you very much as well. One to Sophia Spires. And let me see. One to Mogran. There's a few more. Roxy, I think I missed your 100 biddies, honey. I'm very sorry about that. Thank you very much, Roxy, for the 100 biddies. And thank you, Celtic Mary. And Kylie, the last one, sweetheart, goes to you. Thank you very, very much. You grabbed both conductor badges tonight. Great job, guys. As I said, amazing effing train. Thank you very much for all the wonderful support. Level 8, 27%, 37 tier 1 subs, 17,300 bits. That's a great night. Thank you guys very, very much. Under normal circumstances, I would probably cry because of the support, but I've cried so much in the last couple of days. I don't know if I have any tears left. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm not sure I have any tears left right now. I kind of need a revamp. I think I dehydrated myself with tears. Isn't that bad? And I'm just so fucking numb. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just kind of hit that point where everything is just kind of, I got this, you know what I mean? Like, I got it. Does that make sense? You know? So it's just, I was thinking to myself, can you imagine? No, you probably can't imagine. A lot of you probably can. My life changed so fast in 7 days. Tomorrow will be Friday, so let's call it 7 days. Right? My new normal is very different from what it was 7 days ago. Completely different. Nothing is going to be the same for a long, long, long time. Because every improvement she makes is a new milestone by the day. You know? Been there, done that, got the badge a few times. You have, even personally. You know, you came out of so much, Kylie. You have faced so much in the last couple of years, girlfriend. You really have. You know, not just medically, but physically and emotionally. You've gone through a lot this last year and a half or so, and you're a strong woman. I want you to know that. I admire you very, very much. I hope you know that too. Okay. And yeah, Pam, it was in a blink of an eye. You're absolutely correct. No sooner was I at a doctor's office and I was no longer at the doctor's office, and I haven't really left the hospital since. You know, I take a quick break in the morning just to come home and feed the dogs, make sure everything's good, let them out, let them walk around for a few minutes, you know, whatever, and do my thing. And then I'm out the door again. You know, I'm home for 2 hours and I'm out. And then at nighttime, I come home and I'm here for a couple, 2-3 hours. And then again, I'm out. And I'm back at the hospital for the rest of the night to be with Crystal. And I pretty much live there at this point. I mean, I pretty much moved in, you know. Isn't that crazy?
Red, I do have a Venmo. Not using my Cash App right now, but I do have a Venmo. It's my name, Just a Girl Lexi. My Cash App is down, so I'd rather you guys not use it right now, if that would be okay. I have PayPal and I have Venmo. That's what I have available to me. I recently found that my bank does Zelle, but I haven't installed it yet, so I'll get there eventually. It's one of those things that's not on my list yet. You know, with family members, I got into advocate mode. Well, that's just it. I'm in advocate mode right now. My number one priority is Crystal. Matter of fact, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, and I change it to virtual health because I will not leave her side. So it's at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and it's a telehealth appointment because I won't leave her side, and it's telehealth because I'm having super anxiety, and I need a little help. I do. I need a little help. I've asked for it, so we'll see what happens in the morning, I guess. How's Krista doing? She's getting better. Jeanette, welcome. Have you ever taken a deep cry or breath? Oh, God, yes. Do you know how many times I've cried this week? I've had to pull over 3 or 4 times because I get in my car and I start driving and then I just burst out. I was on the friend. God, see, I'm the one with the fucked up brain lately. I was on the phone with a friend the other day and I pulled over and she just listened to me cry for maybe half an hour. So, yeah, I get it, And that's just it, Mary. I need some help. I've got some serious anxiety. I'm going to end up having a fucking heart attack if I don't fucking do something about it. So, I need to talk to my doctor. I'm going through a lot right now. This is just too much. It's too much for any person to take on. I mean, it really is. It's I mean, one night you're having a conversation and the next day you're not. It's fucking surreal. I just want to wake up from this goddamn nightmare. But I'm not going to because I'm already awake. Can't tell you how many times I pinch myself to check. Crazy. Sorry, I'm listening. Not that chatty. My root canals on Monday. They had to do an adjustment of tooth because they tried to fall out or something. Ice pack on my face. Hey, girl, listen. I've been there. You owe me absolutely zero apologies. I know all about fucking tooth pain, sweetheart. No apologies necessary. Yeah, she's my lady lover. I mean, she's my everything. My heart beats for her. It beats because of her. I'm only alive today because of her. I mean that. I really fucking do. And my mind is extremely unstable right now. So, every hour I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to her. I will, Kylie. Thank you again, sweetheart. Truly, thank you. I hope you do well tonight. The studying is going to be worth it, girlie. You got this. Can't wait to call you Dr. Kylie. I'm excited. Absolutely amazing. Same with your man, yeah. I mean, I can't explain it to you guys, but my heart beats for Crystal, and it only beats because of her. I've always kind of made the joke with Crystal, if she ever dies, I'm going to die within a few days of her. I know that. I will die of broken heart. No doubt. No doubt in my mind. Not one. That's okay. Sorry, take care of yourself. Crystal, she doesn't need to go down. I'm not going to go down. Don't you worry about me. I ain't going down. I ain't going down, Kristen. To even think that, you may not know me very well. I'm very, very resilient. I've been through a lot in my life. I've overcome many challenges, many obstacles, many, many tragedies. So I assure you that I'll collapse when she's done. I'll worry about it then. That's exactly how I feel. I've had 2 sandwiches in 6 days, 7 days. I ate them both late at night. They were both 6-inch subs from Subway at the hospital. But last night I really did try to eat. I did. I tried so hard to eat last night. I just could not do it. So just didn't work out. Shit happens. What are you going to do? So, but I mean, like I said, I've overcome a lot of tragedies in my life. This is just another one. But it's not a tragedy. It's really not. It's Crystal going through a tough time, you know? And this is what I signed up for. You know, till death do us part. Good times and in bad, sickness and in health. I'm here for her no matter what. Because to me, there's just nothing more important. Nothing. You know? Somebody talked about medical bills the other day. I told you guys I'd rather file bankruptcy than never fucking worry about it again. I don't care about the money right now. I just want her fixed. You know? I want her better. The hospitals here, you can't stay with the patient unless they are under 18. Sucks to be the hospitals where you are. That's all I can tell you. So my husband always tells me he's a true believer in that wedding vow. Well, I mean, I didn't say them and not mean them. You know what I mean, Pam? I didn't say them and not fucking mean them. I meant every fucking word of what I said. Or I wasn't going to say it. You know, I learned a lot over the last 2 couple of marriages I've been in. You know? Yeah, c'est la vie. As, you know, I've learned a lot from the last 2 marriages I was in and how important vows and things truly, truly are. And if I was going to do it a 3rd time, I wasn't going to say it unless I fucking meant it. And this time, I meant every fucking word of it. Deeply. No matter what shape she ends up in. I'm here for her. No matter what. Doesn't matter to me. You know? Doesn't matter. Dana just told him the other day, I'm not able to take care of him. Something happens. He's not able to take care of me. So what do we do? What do you do? Well, I don't know. That's a great question. I wouldn't have to worry about it. I wouldn't live long after Crystal if something were to happen. Nicole, welcome in. Good to see you. And thank you for resubscribing in your 38th month at a tier 1. I'm sorry I haven't called you lately. I've been really busy. If you don't know, Crystal's in the hospital. She has a brain tumor of all the crazy things. And so I really haven't been much in the talkative mood. I think that's why me and him are too busy. Something happens to the other one's not going to be long. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to be around long. I know I'm young and healthy. Like, I get all of that, but I've known 50-year-old women that have been young and healthy and died after their husbands died or their girlfriends. Like, you can't help broken heart syndrome. You just can't. When you love somebody that deeply, nothing in the world matters but them. You know, Alexi Grizzly, that's okay. She's going to come out of this victorious. You're absolutely right, Jen. Go do your thing, girlfriend. I got you. So, yeah, no, I know it's a true thing, Pam. I've researched it. I know it's real. I researched it like 3 years ago. We even talked about it right here on the show. And yes, Telaine, she has a tumor. Small one, not very big, about half the size of my thumb. It's not very big, but it's enough. It's enough. Well, that's just it, Jen, and I know that. My heart is very connected to Crystal. There is no other as far as I'm concerned. And I really mean it. So, you know, I didn't know. Holy shit. And since, sorry, well, wish to her. She's got this. She's going to be okay, Nicole. She's going to be okay. It went really quick. 7 days ago. It went so fast, Nicole. But we're doing everything we can to try to fix this, you know? So it's okay. It's going to be okay. I know it is. The doctors think it's a lymphoma, which is, you know, best case scenario. So, I mean, I know that's terrible to wish for cancer, but I would rather that. Because even if she loses a little bit of hair because of radiation, she ain't going to lose it all. And even if she does, she'll grow back. Love like that doesn't happen to a lot of people. No, Jen, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. You know? I'll never be able to explain it to anybody unless they've felt it themselves. You know? God, they found it early and not caught. Yeah, well, that's it for me too, Pam. I'm glad whatever it was set this off. Whatever the course of action between her back and her meds set this off. I'm glad we found it now and not later. Grandma had a tumor years ago. They were cleaning it out. Found another one. Hasn't had one since. Good. I'm glad to hear that. They can't take this one out. Lex, I know you don't talk about the kids, but how are they handling everything? Well, I mean, you know, they're managing. I'm just gonna leave it at that, Miss April. They're managing. They're doing their best. They're visiting their mom, which is good. All of them, which is good. So I mean, I guess that's all I can really hope for. You know. Me either. I can't explain my love. That's what I'm saying, Jen. I will, unless you have it, you'll never be able to explain it. So it is what it is. But yeah, I do know that they're handling it. I keep them updated with every change that happens. I have them in a group chat, all of them, and every change that happens, they get updated. No matter how little, no matter how big. You know, it could be something as simple as your mother was able to eat tonight. So that's what I'm saying, Pam. She's all I got, and unfortunately, I have all you guys, and I understand that, and I appreciate every one of you here. But understand that I've never felt more alone than I do lately. And I know that sounds terrible, but it's true. I don't have anybody to hug and to hold me and tell me everything's going to be okay. I wish I did, but I don't. I don't have somebody to sit there and hold my hand through things and whatnot. I have to figure it out for myself. And that's okay too. But that's kind of what my life is missing is somebody in that spot. I have people in that spot on the phone I can call all day long. I need some people here too. I wish all my friends lived closer, All my friends live everywhere. Ohio, Georgia, just spread around. Pennsylvania. I mean, just everywhere. It's crazy. Yeah, it's just not the same. The support is great, it is. The support is wonderful. I get all the support on the phone I need. Everybody's always answering me when I text out. You know what I mean? And it's fucking great. And I'm appreciative for it, and it really, really helps me a lot. But God, the other day I just needed somebody to hold me, Just fucking hold me. Give me a big fucking hug. Let me cry it out. You know what I mean? Didn't have it. So I held her pillow instead. Chris will be in that spot before you know it. Yep, she will. Even if it's in a fucking wheelchair parked right next to me. Glad you're doing it for them. It's hard when you're hanging on every word and balance. I can't imagine how hard it's on you. But yeah, she got so many people on the side. That's just it. I know that I have all your support. All of you. You're all here to support me, and I appreciate that. I do. I do. And the fact that I tell you that, the stream needs supporting, and you guys all stepped up. All the people that stepped up tonight, the day before that. I'm grateful to all of you. Because you're the reason it's still going to be here. I don't know what in the world to do about my husband. God, he's annoying, but I never loved any man like I love him. Yeah, see, I get what you're saying, and I can appreciate that, Miss April, for sure. My wife just never annoys me. Might aggravate me once in a while, but I think that's any spouse, Six says Canada. Hey, yeah, hey girlie, what's up? Speaking of Canada, your prime minister or whatever they call him in British Columbia, just told all the British Columbians to not travel to the United States, don't buy U.S. product, blah blah blah. I'm like, damn. Well, already then. I mean, fuck. Most of the people I know have been boycotting the United States for a while now. As long as they don't boycott me, I don't give a fuck. I get it. And thanks, Dakota. I appreciate it. Can't wait to graduate. Need another warm spot to hide in. There you go. Justin, welcome in. Lexi, lost my streak due to missing stream one day. And the next day, our internet tanked, so I couldn't even watch a VOD. Was your phone broken? Mogren, you got internet on your damn phone. Come on, girl. It's all good, though. It happens. Well, Lexi, he's a man. No, I get it, Miss April. I get it. Speaking of a man-woman, right? Like the other day, hey, Amanda, welcome in. And yeah, I guess you're right, Six. He done pissed off Canadians. But the other day, I was at Subway getting a sandwich. I got a turkey bacon club or turkey ham bacon club, whatever, and it was fucking hilarious because as soon as I got there, the guy fucking mammed me to fucking death. What kind of bread would you like, ma'am? What would you like on your sandwich, ma'am? What would you like, ma'am? Would you like salt and pepper, ma'am? Would you like mayonnaise, ma'am? I mean, he just mammed me to fucking
death. And I'm like, okay, let's not overdo the ma'am. All right. Like, you know, like, damn, I know I look like a girl, but Jesus Christ, you know, even the Amazon driver today. Sorry, ma'am. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. I know I'm twitching my phone by my package driver. I didn't see any package yet, Mogran, other than the wheelchair that came to my door this morning or this afternoon. But girl, you should put Twitch on your phone. You would have killed your streak. Amanda, good to see you. How are you? Because Trump wanted to change the name of Lake Ontario. What a dumbass. Yeah, well, it's not just that. You know, he wants to apply, what is it, 50% tariffs on fucking Canadian products? Like, what a fucking tool. Seriously, what a fucking tool. And thank you, Lindsay. Appreciate it. One more, ma'am. And I'm jumping the counter and throwing lettuces at. That's what I'm saying, girl. It's like, excuse me, every time he said something, it just ended with ma'am. And you know how it is when you're like at Subway, right? Like every encounter, it's what would you like, ma'am? What kind of bread would you like, ma'am? What would you like on it, ma'am? Would you like salt and pepper, ma'am? You know, would you like a drink or chips, ma'am? Can I cash you out, ma'am? It'll be whatever, ma'am. Have a great day, ma'am. It's like, oh my God. I've never wanted somebody to call me sir so fucking bad in my life. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, dude. Like, what? It's like, dude, I get you're trying to be polite to everybody, but God damn, you took your training too seriously, you know? Holy shit. And I go down there, like, I'm not even like, I'll show you. Where the hell's my fucking phone? I'll show you. I'm not even dressed that great. You know, I got no bra on, blah, blah, blah. I look like fucking shit, you know? Yeah, I took a picture the other day because I'm like, I got mammed looking like this shit. Look at it. I'll show you. Hang on. Let me send it to myself. No fucking bra on, no nothing. Just fucking whatever, you know? All right. I work with a guy like that. Every time he sees you, he calls you man, like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, girl. Landon said the same thing I did. I think he took his training too seriously. You don't say. Amanda, by the way, happy birthday, sweetie. Happy belated birthday. I don't have the birthday song up at the moment, but give me a second and I'll pull it out of YouTube. I've been changing it over because the other one's just been way too fucking long, you know? Like, it's just too much. It's time to change that shit the fuck out. You know what I mean, girly?
We know you appreciate precision.
Oh, yeah? 15-second commercial? Cool. No, thanks. All right, let me do this. Hang on, girly. Happy birthday, Amanda. I think it's fucking awesome. What are you, like, 22? That's a nice age, girly. Right before the big 3-0. You got this. Happy birthday, girlfriend. I hope it was a fucking fantastic one. Happy birthday. Yeah, I used to use that one all the time, and I kind of stopped using it for a little while, but because we got a new one that we had, a custom one, but God, it's just too fucking long.
You know, too long, too much today. Happy birthday, girlfriend. I think that's fantastic, even belated. Anyway, so yeah, like I can't believe, how much my life has changed in 7 days. It's fucking so surreal, you know? Well, I've not been live the past week. I just keep missing you. I guess you kept missing me, Kels, because I've been dealing with Crystal. I did not go live yesterday. I went live Monday. I went live Tuesday. I did not go live yesterday, and I'm going live tonight. But I'm only here for another 8 minutes, and then I'm getting off and going back to the hospital and doing my thing. I'm typing it on. How's Crystal? She's doing okay. She's showing some improvement. You know, um, she got her brain biopsied yesterday finally, and I got to wait some days for the steroids to really catch up. You know, and take a lot of the swelling in her brain down. She was fairly normal up until they took the fucking hormone, the steroids away. She was doing really, really good and conscious and having decent conversations. And then, of course, they took it away. So then I had to wait. So, yeah. Anyway, so now she's finally out of the ICU, transferred to a regular fucking room. And now we just got to wait for the doctor to discharge her. But we're waiting for some neurological shit to change. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you, by the way. I love this top. I've only worn it a couple of times. I forgot I even had it until I saw it the other couple of weeks ago. I think a week ago. Ethan made it hard. Sorry, I'm on the way. It's fine, Kels. It's okay. Is she going to have speech therapy and PT? Very possible, yes. How long until the results come back from the biopsy? I won't hear anything for 7 to 10 days from yesterday. So 6 days now. 6 to 9 days. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I know that she's making positive strides in the right direction. That I do know. So, I've seen a little bit of improvement hour by hour. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. She knows who I am. She knows that we're married. She still plays her silly little "I love you more" games. So that's good. She keeps forgetting her own name, but she does know when she was born. So that's a huge plus, She knew her address. She ripped it right off like it was nothing. So that was good, and that's the way it goes. Do you take her food? Is she can have it at the hospital? I do, but right now she's on a restricted diet, so nothing right now. Wish results came back way faster. Yeah, me too, KB. Me too. Just pray for a lymphoma, guys. Pray it's fucking cancer. I know that sounds crazy, but that is really best case scenario for her right now. I don't even want to talk about the worst case. I don't even want to talk about the worst case. So just pray that it's a fucking glaucoma or lymphoma or lymphoma. Jesus, I can't talk. And sure, I don't have a brain tumor. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so I think so too, Lindsay. I got this. Oh yeah, no. Normal is really subjective, Lucy. I agree. It's going to be a while before she's back to 100%. But she's able to have conversations. After a few days, she was easily able to have great conversations. We want to get the property surveyed, and we were talking about that, a few other things, and possibly selling the house in a couple of years after we pay it off and go into something a little easier. And I mean, we've been doing a lot of decent talking. So, I mean, she will come back. She's going to take some time. And thank you, Sophia. May I ask what happened? It changed so quick from the last time I saw you guys. She got a brain tumor that we found. It is seriously affecting her right now. So I don't know how it happened so fast, Kels. It just did. And I'm telling everybody up here, there's a few ways you guys can support. You can support the stream. You can use my PayPal or my Venmo. You can get things when I get the new wish list up in a little while. I'm going to add a few things to the wish list that I really fucking need to make my life a little easier with Crystal. There's all kinds of ways you guys can support and help. Crystal and I have been looking at a king bed for a while now. I'm going to need an adjustable bed for her so she can sit up. There's just all kinds of stuff that I'm going to need help with. So anything we can do to try to make this as easy as her to get back home is better. I'm going to do the wish list up here probably just before I leave tonight. So I'm sorry, it's a lot of both y'all praying for. I appreciate that, Amanda. I do. I didn't know if you knew or didn't know. I didn't know if you'd been here or hadn't been here, but that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. Yeah. So, and I appreciate that, Kels. I think so. Crystal's going to make a full recovery. I know she is. It's going to take some time. My new normal is a little different, but that's okay. You know, I'm committed. I'm committed to Crystal. My vows meant something. In sickness and in health, good times and in bad. Well, this is a bad time, but we're going to make it work. So, you know, is what it is. We still live in your estate or move somewhere cheaper. Landon, I don't know. We didn't discuss that. We just discussed selling the house off, making a profit and using it to do something else. Honestly, we probably move out of country, to be honest. Something her and I both want. So we'd probably move out of country. But yeah, so that's kind of where we sit with it right now. That's all the update I got for you guys as far as Crystal's concerned. Like I said, if I'm gonna add some things to my wish list that Crystal needs, and I'm gonna take some stuff off of her wish list that she has and put it on mine, so you guys have that too. And these are all things Crystal and I are hoping to get our hands on at some point. So if you want to support, there's many ways you can. So you guys ask how you can help. This is how you can help. It's huge. So, you know. Anyway, guys, listen, I gotta go. But I appreciate everything you guys do. You guys are fucking amazing. I'm grateful to every one of you. Will you link the wish list in Discord? Of course I will, sweetheart. Absolutely, I will. Can you drop the link to it? I can. Can you drop the link to my wish list, please? I'm going to add some stuff to it as soon as I get offline here, and so you guys will have it. All right? So just copy, paste, and you can go back after and check it. Good night, Justin. I appreciate that, Zoe. Take care. I appreciate that too, Pam. I didn't see it pop up, so let me pop it up real quick. Hang on. Ooh, excuse me. That's my wish list. That's where I'm going to add everything. All right. I don't want to make another one, so I'm just going to use that one. And so you guys can check it. So copy the link, hang on to it, check it later if you want to, because I will be doing some updating to it as the night goes by. And thank you very much, Zoe, for the 1,500 biddies. I appreciate that as well. Thank you very, very much. All right, guys, it is time for me to go. I got to go back to my wife. I'm going to take about 15 minutes and re-update the wish list real quick, and I will see you guys soon. I actually got to pop crystals up because I need something off of it. So I need something off of hers too. So let me see. Just click that real quick. There we go. Anyway, so I will see you guys soon. I will, like I said, I'll add to my wish list everything that we need for help with, and anything and everything we're grateful for. So thank you guys very, very much. All right, we'll see you tomorrow night. I'll give you another update. Tomorrow, guys, look for me between the hours of 6:30 and between 6 and 7 somewhere. That's when I'm going to be coming online, between 6 and 7. So just keep your eye out for me there. And we're going to do about an hour or hour and a half-ish. We did an hour and a half today, so that's probably about what we're going to average out. And so just keep your eyes out between 6 and 7 p.m. That's when I'll be logging on, probably around 6:30 in the morning, or 6:30 in the evening, rather, excuse me. So that's about it. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll let you know more, and we'll see you soon. All right? I can't wait until the stream gets back to a normal cycle, So I'll see you guys soon. Mwah. And by the way, so Crystal is actually, we're going to put a bed right here for Crystal. I'm going to put a twin size bed out here. I already got the frame. I just need a new mattress. So I'm going to put that out here for her so that she can lay down while we're working. So she'll still be here. She'll just be laying down. So I just got to be able to keep track of her so we can get the stream somewhat going. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. We'll be back tomorrow night. All right. Good night, guys. Keep an eye out for us. Well, for me anyway.